What are the main components of Genie and GNAC? So Peter is going to be talking in a moment about how they deploy Genie and GNAC on their network. So before we get into that, let's make sure you understand what the components are. So there's a policy server. This is actually managed in the cloud if you desire, and that can be in a public cloud, private, or hybrid environment. You can actually install it on-prem if security policies dictate, or if you wish, you can just download an ISO image from our website, install it on a VM or on hardware. But the main purpose of the policy server is to correlate all the data from the network sensors that are distributed across the network and provide a central area for policy configuration, distribution, and centralized logging and reporting. Next, we have the network sensor. The network sensor also is delivered as an ISO image. You also can install that as a virtual instance or on hardware. Sometimes some of our customers choose small form factor hardware because it's more convenient for them if they have a lot of branches, for example. This includes platforms such as Intel NUC, Mini PC, or with small remote sites, even Raspberry Pi. There's no network integration required. It's non-intrusive, meaning you don't have to take your network down to install network sensors. And there's even a fail-safe option you can enable, which can fail open in the case of a network sensor outage. And then finally, the agent component. It is an optional component, but if you're looking for endpoint visibility control, the agent is something you would want to deploy. It can collect hardware, software, and user information. It provides 802.1x WPA2 auto provisioning, and it can also do many things on the endpoint, including things such as monitoring or prohibiting certain applications from running. And there's also a sensor option, meaning there's a plugin in the agent which allows it to actually detect other nodes on the network. So you can actually use something like a laptop to get visibility into particular network segments. So that's sort of how the main system components break down.